friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a little bit of a different video. Mostly I do like grocery hauls, Trader Joe's, Costco, things like that. But today I'm just doing kind of like a random mail haul. I got an order in from Thrive Market. I also ordered my coffee pods from Nespresso. We have a Nespresso Virtuo Plus machine that I absolutely love. And every 2 to 3 months I restock our Nespresso pods. So I have a very large amount of those to share with you guys. And then my favorite place to get coffee syrups from is called Monin. And I got some coffee syrups in to restock my coffee area as well. I'm really getting good at managing the inventory on that. It seems like my pods run out at the same time as my syrups and sauces. So clearly I'm an excellent barista. John is always complimenting me on the concoctions that I come up with, but clearly I'm good at managing the inventory as well. So I'm basically just my own barista at home at this point. So in this video, I'm making like a shaken espresso, and it's a s'mores one, super good. So in case you're also into making coffee at home, I will say that if you don't have an espresso machine, this recipe could be made with Monin syrups or even other syrups because it's a pretty straightforward recipe, and I know other syrup companies have similar ingredients. So you could just use like some cold brew that you pick up at the grocery store or your own at-home coffee. If you end up enjoying this video, please feel free to check out the rest of my channel with the regular content. And if you end up vibing with me, please be sure to subscribe before you leave. Without further ado, let's go take a look and see what I got. All right, my friends, we have kind of a random haul for you today, but I do what I want over here. So first of all, Thrive Market. I primarily use Thrive Market just to order snacks for my kids because they're cheaper than like Target. For the snacks for the kids, I love these rice biscuits and these like teething wafer thingies. So we usually give these to the twins and then these to Oliver. Fun fact, I hadn't like known that it was supposed to be 18 months and older, and Oliver was eating these from like 15 months. He was always supervised, but I obviously just can't read very well. Then I get these like little puffs. They're kind of like almost a cereal type thing. And then these little puffs as well. I don't have anything against Cheerios or any of those like regular cereals. We never eat them ourselves, so I don't have them on hand. So this is kind of what I do instead of cereal for them. Thrive usually does some type of a promotion for a free item, so I picked out the vegan stain remover bar as my free gift. John asked me to order him some deodorant and shave gel. These are like more all natural type things, so he's gonna try it out, see what he thinks. And then over here, I ordered a hand soap refill for one of my favorite scents from Mrs. Meyer's, lemon verbena. My favorite scent probably is the basil, but I just feel like this one is very springy, so we're going with that. Okay, so I have a very large Nespresso haul today. I usually only order Nespresso pods probably every 2 to 3 months, and I try to spend around $100. So what happened was I had been waiting for about a week to place my order because sometimes they'll run a promotion where if you buy 8 sleeves, you get 2 free or something like that. Well, I had waited and waited and waited, and the promotion wasn't happening, so I said, fine, whatever, I'll just place the order. So I placed the order for my sleeves. I ended up doing 2 of the maple pecan, 1 golden caramel, 1 of the kava or kahawa, 1 of whatever this is, 1 of the Melozio Boosts, and I think 3 Vivitas. This is my favorite one. I placed my order, and then literally an hour after placing the order, they released a coupon that said, if you buy 8, you get these 2 for free. The Stormio and the Bianco Forte. I chatted with the people at Nespresso and they were really nice. They canceled my order and then said, you can reorder it so you can get the deal. So I went back on, ordered 8 sleeves, got these 2 for free, got a refund, everything like that. An extra box shows up at my house. So they ended up sending me the order that I had canceled, plus they sent me the one that I had paid for. So I contacted them and they said, don't worry about it, just keep it. So I got lots of them. Don't worry, in my life, I pay moments like this forward. So this blessing is not lost on your girl. It will be returned back to the universe as it should be. But I'm very excited because now we're not going to have to stock up for a while and we go through these pods, so it's definitely not wasted on us. Over here, speaking of coffee, I also replenished my Monin syrups. I have tried every other syrup brand there is out there at this point. I feel like I don't like the Tarani. I don't like those like Jordan syrups. I don't like the skinny syrups. I just love Monin. Monin is my absolute favorite. And while we're talking syrup, I also got this. 1883 is the brand, and this is the brownie syrup. I personally didn't like it. I'm still gonna like finish it off. We don't like hate it, but it just has a very artificial flavor to it, and I feel like Monin doesn't. So I don't know if it's just a me thing or what, but this ended up not being a favorite, and it makes me not want to try others from this brand because I would feel like all of them would. I don't know. I'm not really sure what it is about this, but I just did not enjoy it. So Monin is the one that I always turn to. We've done toasted marshmallow and Swiss chocolate in the past and really liked them. It makes kind of like a s'mores coffee vibe, especially if you add the white chocolate sauce to it. So I love that combo. Our go-tos are the French vanilla and the pure cane. This works to kind of do anything. Really, if you want to try different things, the pure cane and the French vanilla. Their French vanilla is so good. And this is also going to sound weird, but we don't really keep soda in the house much, but every so often John will like bring home a soda from the vending machine at work, and I like to put a couple pumps of French vanilla in there and make it like a vanilla Pepsi, you know what I'm saying? And then last but not least, I got their caramel sauce. These are huge 64-ounce bottles and they last a while. I have pumps to make it easy. I have pumps for all of them actually, to make it easy to live out my barista dreams at home, you know? I wish that I had bought 2 of each of these now that I think about it, because then I won't have to re-up for a while, but whatever. It'll be fine. That is everything that I got in the mail from Thrive, Nespresso, and Monin. Okay, here is how I make a s'mores shaken espresso. I start by getting ice in a cute cup. Don't use an ugly cup. It's imperative to the recipe that the cup be cute. It also helps if your ice is cute. So we had purchased a countertop ice maker recently, so I'm covered there. Next, we move on to the important stuff. I've been making shaken espressos for a few months now, and I will never go back to any other style. I will link everything that I've been using down below. I have 2 products that I think are essential to this. First is a hyper chiller. This allows you to put hot coffee in it and it cools it down within about 60 seconds. Next is a martini shaker. I put a few ice cubes in there and then I add about 3 to 4 ounces of milk. Then I go in with the Monin sauces and syrups. I start with 1 pump of the Monin white chocolate sauce, 3 pumps of the Monin Toasted Marshmallow, and 2 pumps of the Monin Swiss Chocolate. It's worth noting I like my coffee on the sweeter side, so you may want to kind of kick it back if you're making this for yourself and you don't enjoy a sweet coffee. Once the coffee is brewed, I pour that in with everything else in the martini shaker, and then I shake it like a Polaroid picture. Then I pour that in the cute cup with the cute ice. I topped it this time with some canned cold foam, but I usually make my own. I have an Araschino machine, so I usually just toss in some milk, heavy cream, and a little French vanilla syrup in my machine and whip it up. It's obviously just an optional step. I finish it all off by sprinkling some pumpkin pie spice, and then I usually get about 4 sips of this coffee before I forget it even exists until 3 hours later. Does that happen to anyone else? All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and clicking on that thumbnail. I hope I delivered whatever it was that you needed when you clicked it. Maybe you got a great recipe to make some coffee at home and save yourself $7 from running through the Starbucks drive-thru, because it's literally $7 now for a Starbucks coffee. Like, what is happening? Anyways, that's it. Thank you again. I hope you have a magical day. Bye.